Hello everyone. Welcome back to a journey through the clouds of innovation. So today we are diving into the world of Salesforce. Okay. So now I am discuss for is a glimpse of the magic that Salesforce bring to realm of customer relationship management. Okay. So here first I am discuss is the what is Salesforce. Okay. So Salesforce is CRM provide a complete solution for that include feature, rich solution for marketing, sales, service, partner management and community management. So next point is the CRM is originally software for managing customer interaction such as scheduling tasks, emailing, texting and many more. So next point is the Salesforce is grow into a cloud software solution and acquired several other companies for like PaaS for platform as a service. And next point is search for the software as service. Okay. So here next step I'm discuss for is the history and founder. Okay. So the Salesforce is the world's the first and most popular customer relationship management system. Okay. So the Salesforce in the headquarters of is situated in a San Francisco. Okay. So here is the more than 82,000 companies use Salesforce and many more customers use this dynamic web-based low-cost CRM platform. Okay. So in Salesforce founded in March 1999 by former Oracle executive Marks Benioff. Okay. So the Salesforce.com is a website has a services for translated into the 16 different languages and currently has is 82,400 regular customer. Okay. So next I am discuss for why use of Salesforce. Okay. So I am in this use for Salesforce discuss for the real life example. Okay. So Salesforce in today for tech savvy world from tech gains like the Google and Facebook to your nearby call center. Okay. So basically all of them use the Salesforce service and product to solve their problem. Okay. So in Salesforce, it started as the software as service for customer relationship company and then Salesforce now provide for various software solution and a platform for users and developers to develop and distribute for customer software. Okay. So in the Salesforce.com is a website based on multi-talent architecture. So this means that multiple customers share common technology and all run on this latest release. Okay. So I am already discussed for introduction in Salesforce. Okay. So I hope enjoy on this video. So thank you for watching and happy coding. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our today's new tutorial. So today I am discussed for is a Salesforce. So this Salesforce is the types of service. Okay. So we are diving deeper into the Salesforce ecosystem. So there's more to Salesforce than meet the eye and let's explore the different type of the Salesforce universe. Okay. So here the Salesforce is basically two types. So the Salesforce.com is the two types service is provide. So first is a one premise and second is the on-demand service for is the cloud services. Okay. So here is the first point, the on-premise service. So it's required for is the software installation. Okay. So here in this Salesforce is a popular customer relationship management software and that helps for business manage customer data. Okay. So it can be delivered in two different ways, as an on-premise solution or as a cloud-based solution service. Okay. So here the on-premise Salesforce is basically installed on your company own server, and this gives you more control over the data and the system, but also require more IT resource to maintain. Okay. And in this on-demand service for cloud-based Salesforce is hosted by Salesforce and accessed via the internet. Okay. So this is the convenient option for business that don't have their own IT team. Okay. So here in the Salesforce for security and uptime. So here for on-premise service is basically Salesforce gives you more control over your data because it's stored by locally on your server. And this means that you are not relevant on an internet connection to access your data. Okay. And suppose I am discuss for in this on-premise service for is the like email and Facebook your nearby. In this the premise service software, and then in this on-premise service is sales can be less scalable than Salesforce for cloud because you need to add feature and user manually. Okay. And then is the on-demand is service for cloud-based service is the biggest adventure of Salesforce cloud is that is more scalable than on-premises. Okay. So this means you can easily add user and feature as your business grow. Additionally, the Salesforce cloud is more co-effective because you don't need to invest in additional hardware or software. Okay. So in this Salesforce cloud is that you are completely reliant on your internet connection. So if there an outage, you won't be able to access your data. Okay. So next step and next tutorial I am created for is the cloud services for use the real life example and is the more discussed for the services explanation. Okay. So thank you for watching. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the today's episode. So in this tutorial, we are diving deeper into the Salesforce ecosystem. And now I am create for is discuss the cloud services. Okay. So is the introduction part. So there are more is the Salesforce, then meet the eye and let explore the different types and platform and that makes the Salesforce for cloud services. Okay. So in the cloud services are the three types. So it's for SaaS, PaaS and IaaS. Okay. So is a SaaS for is a software as a service. So is a cloud-based software solution in which is software providers produce application to users across the internet. So such companies provide design to their software most commonly via as a website or apps. Okay. So next step is the first is the pass for is provide so PaaS for is short is the full form is the platform as a service. So is a cloud computing service that gives users the ability to develop, launch and manage app without having to deal with the infrastructure required for building apps. So as the best for a PaaS is the Salesforce platform allow you to focus on building apps to connect to your customer. Okay, so is a real life example in this PaaS provide users for the application development, decision support, web and streaming, and in this such product or uses for the email, customer relationship management, collaborative and ERP, and last one is the IaaS product. Okay, so in this product for is the infrastructure as a service for LaaS is provide for company with access to server and farewell future in the virtual machine, storage and other infrastructure. So it's deal for companies that create the highly specialized or unique property applications. Okay. So next on I am discussed for is the Salesforce pricing and edition. Okay. So in the Salesforce.com website is created and then the customer is purchased for in this package for this pricing and edition. So first is the essential. So in this the all in on sales and the support app. Okay. So in this Salesforce. So in this essential is a choice for a small companies that start using the customer relationship management. Okay. So here in this essential are the customer support for the basic account created, contact, lead and opportunity management. Okay. So in for the another feature for is the email integration with Outlook and Gmail, and then also have and create for the mobile app. Okay. And next one is the professional. So is the professional for is the complete is the customer relationship management for any size team. Okay. So here in this professional is designed for is the mid-sized business that need a wide range of the customer relationship management capabilities. Okay. So in this the professional all features are available in Sales Essential Edition. So it's created the lead registration, rules based lead scrolling and the basic sales forecasting. Okay. And third topic for is the enterprise. Okay. So in this enterprise is the most popular edition that's with mid-size and large companies with the complex structure that require advanced customization. Okay. So in this feature and pricing for is the all features are available is essential and professional pricing plans, and its plus point is the workflow and approval automation. Okay. And last one in this the unlimited. Okay. So unlimited is the platform for growth in the Salesforce is the advanced edition that provides access to all Salesforce opportunities. Okay. So here in this the unlimited in this the platform for all feature offered in all previous Salesforce Sales Cloud Edition for unlimited number of users. Okay. And in this more users for the Salesforce support and the configuration service for in the unlimited platform. Okay. And last point is the developer. So developer is the most important part for in this Salesforce. Okay. So I am already discussed for in tutorial is the cloud services and why use for when use in the SaaS PaaS and last product. And next one I discuss for the pricing, edition and feature for in the Salesforce. Okay. So next tutorial I am discuss and create for the real world example, and in this for developer account created. Okay, so please subscribe for this channel and follow for in this the next tutorial. Okay, so thank you for watching. Hello everyone, welcome back to today's episode. So today I am creating is the Salesforce developer account. Okay, so here is the salesforce.com. I am is also here, and here I am create for is the developer account. Okay, so in this developer account is the free lifetime account or use free demo account, and its uses for the limited feature, and the storage are the 5 MB, and then it's also uses for is the documentation and file storage. Okay, so now I'm here is the main point. So here I'm create for is the developer account. Okay, so now in this developer account, it's like the field graph. It's the graph. It's a from or completed for the first name, last name, email, role, country, and company. Then create the postal code, and last one create the username. Okay. So now I'm fill in our in the email. So first time create is the name. The company name first is use moral. Then create for info. Okay. And then I am used for the email. So here in this email I'm used for CRM. Okay, it's CRM. And then create for the email is completed now. So 59 is 456 at the rate gmail.com. Okay, so now insert my Gmail, and then here I'm create the developer, and now I'm create for the company name for is the moral info. Okay, so now I'm insert from the country. Okay, and here I'm create for is the postal code for 1203, and now I am create for is the user ID. Okay, so here in this copy. Okay, so and paste. So I'm create for the is the account. Okay, and now I'm create for I agree, and then yes, I would like to receive marketing communications. Okay, so now I'm click for the sign me up. Okay, so here is the already use the user. Okay, and another. So now I am change for the it's now the developer. It's developer, and then I'm again click the sign me up. Okay, okay, so and there you have it. It's almost there, and please check your email to confirm your account. Okay, so now I am go to my email. Okay, so here this is my email, and now I am check for this message. Okay, so here, okay, so it's the welcome to the Salesforce for verify your account. Okay, so now I'm click, and then it's a create for the welcome to Salesforce. So now I am click for is the verify account, and this is my user name. Okay, so here now I'm click for is the verify account. Okay, so just wait it. It's for okay, so now is the change your password. It's message. So here its next token is the change for your password page, and give for new and confirm password, and answer the line the security question. Okay, so then click the so now I'm insert from the new password. Okay, okay, so now I'm So here insert from the new password, and now I'm again for the password in confirm. Okay. Okay, so now here I'm create the us and now change for the password. Okay. So it's the just wait it. It's for so now these pages are open. Okay. So here it's the developer edition account is created, and next we will connect to our it's thrill org. Click the profile bridge and right top the corner on the screen. Okay. So here I am already created for the Salesforce account, and then create for in this the view profile, and then I am create for in this. Okay. So now I am create for so here now I am click for is the view profile and click for is the add username. Okay. So here I am this my username. Okay. So in this my username now I'm copy. Okay. And paste for the my main Salesforce. Okay. So here I am paste for in this the username, and now I am create for is the my password. Okay. So now I inserted password, and now I am click for is the login option. Okay. So now I'm login. So is the login for processing. No, so now I'm wait for a few seconds. Okay. So here is the processing, and these are completely created for in this the Salesforce account. Okay. So here in this the Salesforce account is the home page, and then it's the objective for object manager. Okay. So here is the all for label and API name, then type, so description. So now I'm back for in this home page, and here I'm next tutorial I created for in this the setup is the users and then data. So next one is the email. Okay. So I'm almost created for is the developer account. Okay. So next tutorial I am create for is the app for and use this in this Salesforce. How to build for in this Salesforce account. Okay. So thank you for watching and happy coding. Hello everyone. Welcome back to today's tutorial. So in this Salesforce tutorial session, now I am discuss and create for how to create an app in Salesforce, and we will also learn to change in these applications. Okay. So here in this the Salesforce is a customer relationship management solution that brings these companies with customer together. Okay. So while in working as a Salesforce developer, as does with creating a custom applications, or now I'm supposed created for is the library management system. Okay. So in this the Salesforce is the two applications for is the standard app and the customer app. Okay. So now I'm in this the Salesforce developer account here. Now I'm create for in this app launcher. Okay. So here in this the app launcher, and now I'm create for is the view all. Okay. So are in the all app launcher are here. So it's the services, then it's the marketing, community, Salesforce and content, Salesforce. This the once more is the app launcher. Okay. So now I am create for is the new app launcher. Okay. So here I am create for is the application. Okay. And then I am it's the only created for app. Okay, so it's the app manager, and now here in this the opening. Okay, so the lighting for experience app manager. So here in this the app name, developer name and description. Okay. So now I am first created. So here in this the standard app or created community, and the custom app for is the to create or the accordance with the custom app. Okay. So now I'm click for in the on new lighting app. Okay. So here created, and now in this provide for is the app name, then create and the developer name, and is the developer name is automatically populate. Okay. So here I am create for is the developer name. First name create is the app name is the library. Okay. Is library management. Okay. And then here is already inserted, and now I'm create for the description for is the system is designed to manage the movement of books and maintain of the members. Okay. Members in a library. Okay. It's the members. Okay. So here I'm created the description, and now in this for the color I'm choose in this the changes. Okay. So here in this color and now done, and now is the app launcher for the image is uploaded. So I'm just is the sample uses, so I'm not upload for in this. So here in this the app launcher is preview for is the say in this the app name, developer name and the description in here. Okay. So now I am click for is the next button. Okay. So here is the one step are completed, and here is the standard navigation for is the app opinion. So is the navigation and form factor is the navigation style is the supported form factor, and is the setup experience, and is the once more is that for is the app's personalization setting. Okay. So here in this standard object is for from the available item, and transfer from the selected items with the help the arrow that you want to our app. So here now I'm click for in this next button, and then in this the unity items for desktop only. So here I am just in this default uses, and now here in this the its profile for the default is a Salesforce is assigned as a system for administrator profile, and so you will more the system administrator profile and avail profile and the selected profile. Okay. So now here I am create the next, and then its uses for then I am just created. So here and then I'm uses for in this icon. Okay. So I'm here is the selected IDs available item, and then here is the selected item. Okay. So here I am just click for in this the for uses. So modes available items. Okay. So here I am just click for in this account, and now select for in this the account item, and now I am click for in the next button. Okay. So here in this the available profile for now I am in this the save. Okay. So here in this the available account is the profile to select. I am already selected, and now I'm click for in this the save and finish button. Okay. So here are for the my in the select this action. So now you can see the application that you have built by clicking on the app launcher, okay, and then on the view all, okay. So here, and now in this for, so now here I am for in this the app launcher icon created in the click for in this icon launcher, and now I am view all section create click, and here I am choose for my building app launcher, okay. So here I am first is the refresh, okay, and refresh, then I am click for in this app launcher item, okay. So here I am click and then click for the view all, and now I am click for in this the app launcher, okay. So here in this for I am created for the this, okay. So now I am again refresh because in this for I'm not sure, okay. So now I'm again refresh for in this developer account, okay. So now I am click for is the app launcher and then click for in this view all, okay. So here I am create for is the library, okay. So here is the finally here in this the lab app launcher. So now I am click for in this library management, okay. So here these are created, so I am recently view in this. So here I am created for the account name side and in this, okay. So I am perfectly and completely creating for is the app launcher, okay. So and you can see the application that you have for in this app launcher, okay. So I'm now in the open for newly created for is the custom app, and you can view that it contains is the standard object name is account, okay. So thank you for watching everyone. Welcome back to today's tutorial. So today we are going to embark on a journey into the heart of the Salesforce customization. So here I'm creating the custom object and tab to tailor the Salesforce in the unique needs of your business. So now let's get started. So in this series and session I am created for is the collection of fields and record. For in this I am used for create the salesforce.com for create the data is object or the tabs, okay. So here I am also created the records are related to row and field are the related to column, okay. So now here I am created for in this salesforce.com created object and tab. Here is the two object for the standard and customer. So now I am create for in this database, okay. So here first of all is I am create for in this object manager section, okay. So now I am create and click for the create button and click the custom object, okay. So here I am created, and now I am enter the name of the custom object for is the level, and then create for is the plural level, and then create for is the object name, okay. So first time create is the employee, and next plural table I am created for is the employees, okay. So here I am created, and now I am select for the launch new customer tab, okay. So here is the once more is table created. So it's the optional feature, and then in next table is the object classification table, And then next is the department is the deployment status is the deployed. And now I am create for is the object creation option. I choose for is the launch new customer tab wizard after saving in this the customer object. Okay, so here now I am create for is the save button. Okay, so right now I am saving it for save. Okay, so now I am let's go to the tab options. Okay, so here and before is the select for an icon for is the tab and click the search icon and save it. Okay, so here and in this for the select icon and then select for tab. Okay, so here is for once more tab is open. So here I am just and now I am click for the search icon and click for the save. Okay, so here are the next. Okay, so this is the option for is the default. Okay, and it's open for the new custom object tab. Okay, so here to make the custom object for available to profile, select the appropriate option and click next. Okay, so here I am click for is the next. Okay, so now I am it's for the include for this the all tab. Okay, so I'm just choose for the university management. Okay, so now I am in this for I cannot choose, so I'm only use for is the university management tools. Okay, so now I am select for in this too. Okay, so here in this the table and choose the custom apps for the which the new custom tab is required. Okay, so I am already in this university management tables tabs for already created and now I choose for in this tab. Okay, so here I am click for the save button. Okay, so here in this the object manager I am created. Okay, so here in this the API name for the employee double underscore C and here is the singular level, plural level and here is the enable reports track activities. Okay, so in this for the object manager are created. Okay, okay, so now I am check for in this the tab or created is created or created not. Okay, so now I'm go to click for is the object manager. Okay, so here is the API name for is the account and here is not show for in this the double underscore for C. Okay, see is the it's for my new tab. Okay, so now I am go for in this app launcher. Okay, so here I am search for my in new customer table. Okay, so I am create for is the uh, management. Okay, so here I'm show for in the university management apps. So now I'm click for in this. Okay, so here in this the tab for opening. So it's the created for the upload a few seconds ago. Okay, so I'm recently view in this apps. Okay, so I created for the account name, account side and phone. Okay, so now I am click for in the employee. Okay, so here in this the employee tabs it's created the employee name. Okay, so now I am just click for in the new button and add for the new column. Okay, so just wait. So I am search for in the employee name, so I am just create for the EMP ID. Okay, so now I am create and save. Okay, So here is the employee was created. Okay, so this is the output. So is the employee ID, is the employee name for employee ID, and is the owner, and then created for is the RCM solution. Okay, and is the last modified for in this the date and time. Okay, so here and finally created for in this the university management app, created for is the table, and also created for is the employee name. Okay, so here in this tutorial I am completely created for is the Salesforce is the customization journey, and your business is unique and Salesforce is here to help you the express that uniqueness. Okay, so and here I am explore is the create and customize for in this content. Okay, so thank you for watching. Hello everyone, welcome back to today's tutorial. So today I am create for is the formula fields. Okay, so here in this the formula fields are a special field type that is read only and automatically generated by the system. Okay, so here in this the formula fields I'm create for is the example, and suppose I'm create for example if you have the two fields for A and B and want to insert the sum of A and B into the another field called C. Okay, so you can set C as a formula field, so it automatically calculate the C value. So whenever A and B are the first entered or modified. Okay, so here in this the Salesforce is also basically gives us the numerous built-in function and to calculate the value of a formula field. Okay, so in this function like so today or the distance are example of this. Okay, so let's see how we can create an age formula field that calculate the age of an employee using their date of birth. Okay, so here now we start for the process by opening the new field. For new field option on the field of is the field and relationship span. Okay, so here I am click for in this new. Okay, and just open for in this the new custom field. Okay, so here in this the field data type to formula to make it a formula field. Okay, so now I'm click for in this the formula. Okay, so here in this the formula are selected, and then the next phase allow us to add the field name and the data type of the output. Okay, so now I am click for the next. Okay, so here is the field label and the field name, and two table I am create for is the since age in a number. Okay, so first time create is the age. Okay, and auto inserted for in this the field name. Okay, so here now I'm select for the number field with the 0 decimal in case. Okay, so here in this the 0 decimal, and on the next in this space for we have the ability to add a simple or advanced formula that calculate the field output. So in a advanced formula option, and the Salesforce allow us to use the its built-in function to build the formula, and we need for the today function to find age in this example. Okay, so here now first time create is the age. Okay, and is the field name age, and now I'm select for in this the number, and then select for in this the next. Okay, so here in this the new customer field are also here. Okay, so now in this page for I am create the formula and use the calculate for in this the age formula. Okay, so now you can pick the today function. Okay, so in this today function I am create for is the today. Okay, so first I'm create in this the parenthesis opening closing, and now I'm create for is the today. Okay, so here created, and it's closing, So here in the today function used here from the function drop down to it's the in this the function. Okay, so it's the clone and drop down to the right side of the input box. Okay, so here in this the box. Okay, so and in this the input box to add the custom date of birth to the formula. Okay, so now I am in this create for the formula. Okay, so first thing create is the formula is date. Okay, date of birth. So let's create for date underscore of birth. Okay, and now I am insert from the C and is the divide from the 365.25. Okay, so now here I'm inserted and in this and now click for is the insert field and choose for in this the section. So here in this the syntax for so in this again inserted for in this the today. So I'm not field is there today exist. Okay, so I'm going for is the previous page. Okay, so here in the button and choose for the required field list under the employee object. Okay, so okay, so now I am it's going the previous page. Okay, so I am again click for in this the next page. Okay, so it's the next page. So I am choose for in this the formula. Okay, so it's the simple formula and then it's create for first time create is the simple formula and next time create for is the advanced formula created. Okay, so here I am choose for in this the is number and choose for first is choose then it's today. Okay, so it's the choose today's so I am again and then scroll. Okay, okay, so here I am in this the today section is inserted. Okay, so here inserted and now I'm check for in this the insert field and I'm create for is the date of birth. Okay, so here are the inserted form in this today section. Okay, so now I am create for in this. So suppose I am in this insert from the parenthesis and here in this the create for the closing parenthesis. Okay, so here created and now I am divide for in this the 365.25. Okay, so here inserted and now I am check for in this. So here are created for is the field insert field button and choose the required field list under the employee object. Okay, so here inserted and next you can validate the entered formula using for the check syntax. Okay, so now I am in this the select and then check for in the syntax. Okay, so here in this the formula it's error because but what problem, so I'm perfectly created. So I'm again check for in this. So here first time created okay in this the not dash. Okay, so I'm again for in this select and then click for in the syntax check syntax. So just check it. So here okay is the no syntax error in marks field or functions is compile size is the 42 character. Okay, so here in this the selected and now I am in this function or selected for in the check syntax option and it's a not error and complete the rest of the field creation as before. Okay, so now I'm click for in this the next. Okay, and just wait it. So here in this the establish field level security are created. So here in this the all profile for is the field level security. So is the analytical cloud integration user for in the all visible. Okay, so now I'm click for in this the next. Okay, so it's the created for almost the created the field age for age and the field name for age. Okay, so is the employee layout. Okay, so now I am set this formula. Okay, so here save. Just wait. So in these the all tables, so sorry age. Okay, so if the field and relationships employee table is perfectly created in this age. Okay, so now I'm check for in this the app launcher. Okay, so here I am search for the university management. Okay, so now I am check for in this the employee and then create for is the new field. Okay, so I am choose for in the employee. So first is create the employee ID for 05. Okay, and then I am choose for in the date of birth for choose the date of birth for suppose uses in for 2003 and then the date of 28. Okay, so here I am insert for the employee name and then insert for the date of birth. Okay, so now I'm save. So the employee table was created. So this is the table. Okay, so it's created for the employee name for employee 5 and in this the ID and the date of birth I am selected for in the 2003. Okay, so this is the output. Okay, so I am perfectly created for is the formula field. Okay, so thank you for watching and happy customer management system. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to today's tutorial. So today I'm create for is the Salesforce. The topic is the page layout. Okay, so in the Salesforce allow user to customize their page layout and you can drag and drop different field and organize them according to your requirement with the help of this feature. Okay, so you can also convert the certain field into the mandatory ons or more them read only during this process. Okay, so here in this the page layout is the two types of the page in Salesforce. So here you can apply such the customization. So first page is the edit page and next page is the detail page. So edit page is the page you use to create new record or modify the existing record and the next page is the detail page that show the record of an existing record with its field value. Okay, so now let's see how to create is the customize this page layout on Salesforce. Okay, so now I am choose for in this page layout. Okay, so here I am choose for in this the employee layout. Okay, so pick the employee object from the in object manager and go to the page layout and here I'm choose for in the employee layout. Okay, so just is processing. Okay, so here in this the page and now so it's the currently it's contained the employee layout and this what we are going to edit in this section. Okay, so here in this page, so now I am in this the employee ID and the date of birth and the age and here in is the information is the section with the object field you can drag and drop to create the layout we need. Okay, so here I am first is drop for the date of birth. Okay, so here drop for in this here, and then I am drop down for in this the age. Okay, so here are inserted, and now I am drop for in this field. Okay, so here in this I am already drop for is the date of birth and age. Okay, so now I'm choose for in this the additional shift section for in this field. Okay, so now I am drag and drop for in this field section. Okay, so here in this section for I am drop for in this table. Okay, so here in the section properties for if the new components to this the layout and it's make more organized. Okay, so here if you want to add a new section, and for is this the simply drag in the set for available which, and on the top and the place for the section, and this section is launched for is the dialog that prompts you add the section name and pick the column count and the tab key order. Okay, so here you can create for is the section properties, and now in this new section for the display for is the detail page and the edit page. Okay, so in this the layout for is the one column and it's the two column. Okay, and so next for is the table key order for the left, right and top down. So now I am in this for section properties for okay. Okay, so next section I am in this for the owner sample text. I am just drop for in this the new section. Okay, so here and once more, so here a drop. Okay, so in this for the employee for information table inserted, and then create for the next in the new section. Okay, so now in this one section is placed for you can the drag and drop the relevant fields into the complete is the recognition. Okay, so here now in this view also for allow. Okay, so I am in this the drag and drop. Okay, and so now in this section for the in this for the employee name field. Okay, so is the date of birth field. Okay, so now I'm create for in this the two section for is the information section, and then create for is the age section. Okay, so here is the field are mandatory or read only if you need, and then simply click on the edit symbol. Okay, so here in this the edit symbol, and it's show for in the field properties. Okay, so here in this the required checkbox to achieve this below, and you will have to use the technique and convert a new non-mandatory. So it's called for is the specialization to the mandatory one for okay. And now I am click for in, and here is the finally save for in this code. Okay, so in this the data. So here is the refresh for in this page. Okay, so here created, and now finally you can save the layout and choose for in this. So now I check for in the setup, and it's set up for app launcher. Okay, so here I am just click for the M and is the university management. Okay, so here in this page loaded. So now I am this page here, and in this is the recently viewed. So now check for in this the employee table. Okay, so here I am just click for is the new table. Okay, so here I am insert from in this. So first time insert the employee. Okay, it's the employee ID. It's a name for employee name is 06, and then here I am create for in this the age. So sorry, is the date of birth. For here I am create for is 2006 and then the date. Okay, so now I am set for in this new employee data. Okay, the employee is are created. So this is the output and age account for 16.97. Okay, so here is the employee name and is the age section and create for in this page layout section and is the owner and the last modified in this time. Okay, so here in this tutorial I am completely created for is the page layout and thank you for watching for happy Salesforce for customer relationship management. Okay, hello everyone, welcome back to today's tutorial. So today I am create for is the custom page layout. Okay, so now let's get started. So here in this previous section I am create for in this the page layout and in this page layout tutorial complete and before start for is the and after start for is the page layout section for is the custom page layout section. Okay, so now we looked at how to customize a layout for Salesforce has provided to our preference. Okay, so but is Salesforce also allow us to create our own custom page layout for more flexibility. Okay, so here now I'm create for is the custom page layout and so let's see how we can do this. So right now you can only have is the employee layout on the page layout pane of the employee object. Okay, so now to add a new custom layout, so I am just create the new section and then I am insert from is the new add layout to it for click on the new button on the tab. Okay, so here I am create for is the employee layout and here I am create the it's the simply create for is so here in this created for the teaching employee. Okay, is teaching employee. Okay, so here in this example for the Salesforce allow us to build for in the new layout on top and existing ons for a faster setup. Okay, so here so let's pick the employee layout and create the existing page layout from the drop down to import its the current format. Okay, so here then you can also give it the name for the teaching employee and save in this the layout. Okay, so here in this the page for built in. Okay, so complete is the teaching employee are here created and here it's take us to the layout for the customization page where you can drag and drop field and with case to organize the page according to your needs. Okay, so now in this field I am just in this for suppose is changes for in this page. So here I am create for in the field. Okay, so now I'm again then refresh in this page. Okay, so this page. Okay, so here the teaching employee. So in this the icon in the employee layout teaching layout. Okay, so now I am is this page for drop is the age. Okay, now here in this the employee section. So now I am is the drop and drag and drop fields and we get in the organization for in the according page. Okay, so now I am scroll. Okay, so here in this the ons more table for the information table. So I'm now is the drop down. So first I am drop in this the mobile section. Okay, and once more for second I am drop for in the email. Okay, and now I am drop from in this the joining date. Okay, so here now I'm drop down, and in this section now I am save for in this all record. Okay, so here save it. So now I am create for in the another page layout. Okay, so once you save the layout, after making the necessary adjustment, you will be able to see this list on the object page layout. Okay, so now let's also create for the another new custom page layout. So now just click for the new. Okay, so here I am create for the name is, so the call is here I'm create for in this teaching, and now I'm edit for add is the non teaching employee. Okay, and here I am select for in this the teaching employee. Okay, so now in this the teaching employee as the existing layout. Okay, so here now we can make a small customization the layout to separate it from the teaching employee. Okay, so now save in this. Okay, so just wait. So now I'm going to for is the customization page. Okay, so is the title is the non-teaching employee. Okay, so now I'm check it. So here in this I am previous page for section I am drop down for in this mobile, email, and joining date. Okay, so now I am create for in this is the will change is the create for the specialization. So which is a mandatory field on this the technique. Okay, so here in the it's not. So in this the technique employee layout to a non-mandatory field on the non-teaching employee layout. Okay, so and then you will entry for remove the specialization. So here is already removed for the specialization, and we will entry remove the specialization field from the page and clicking in the delete. Okay, so I'm now is already deleted for in this specialization. Okay, so now okay, so now I am again and check for in this layout properties for is the page layout name for is the non-technique employee and show is the console. So now I am in this for okay. Okay, so here in this the drop down for is the mobile, email, joining date, and here in the right left side is insert from the employee's ID. Okay, so now I'm check for in this again, and now save this. Okay, so now I'm save for in the non-teaching. So now I am in this for page layout section and just click for in this the RC non-technique. Okay, so now I am after is creating for these two new is the non-teaching and teaching employee is the two custom layout and can to decide how to handle the page layout assignment. Okay, so now I am change it for in this the non, and here is create the edit, and now I am click for in the non-teaching. Okay, so here in this page, so I'm not using this page, and I'm just going for the previous page. Okay, so here just I'm click for in this the edit. Okay, and just here is again open, so I'm now again for is going for object for employee page. Okay, so here I'm create for the page layout assignment. Okay, so now I'm click for is the edit assignment. Okay, So now I am select page layout. So here I am just choose for the administration. Okay, so here in this the page. So now I am select for in this page for the non-teaching employee, and it's the completed, and now I'm save. Okay, so here in this page now I'm save and just going for the employee section. Okay, so here it's the opening, and now I am changed for the again edit section. Okay, so now I am going for in the page layout uses. Okay, so now I'm again choose for the system administrator, and here I am changed for in the select for layout. So here I am click for the uh, teaching employee. Okay, so now again save this. Okay, so here the page are built in. So now I am click for I am again create for is the edit assignment, and here you can assign for is the different page layout to different profile based on their responsibility. Okay, so you can use this strategy to ensure user don't make change to system that are beyond their access level. Okay, so now I am again create for click the edit assignment and then change for in this the layout. Okay, so first time choose for the system administrator. Okay, and here I am for select the it's first select for the non-teaching employee. Okay, so now I am again save this system administrator. Okay, and just I'm going for in this the layout. So now I am going for in this the app launcher. Okay, so first I am refresh for in this page. Okay, and then going for in this the app launcher. Okay, so here I am search for the university management, and then just wait. So here I am click for in this employee, and now I am choose for in this employee and create for is the new data. So here in this the employee are created for I am just select for the employee ID. Okay, so here I am simply create for is the employee name for 08. Okay, and now I'm select for in this the date of birth for I'm just select for is 2004, and the date is the 30. Okay, and now here in this I'm use for the number. Okay, okay, so I now choose for in this number and then save. Okay, so here the employee is where the table is the employee 8 was created. Okay, so here this is the output for in this employee 8 table. So first create is the employee name and employee ID, and then again employee, and now new section for is the S section created for the date of birth and is the age, and then created and last modified. Okay, so here in this the output, so here is created also the mobile and then email and the joining date. Okay, so this is the output for in this for custom layout page. Okay, so thank you for watching and happy Salesforce for customer service environment. Okay. So again, thank you for watching. Hello everyone. Welcome back to today's tutorial. So today on a journey to understand and create record type in Salesforce. So in this record type help you organize and customize data for different business process within the same object. Okay. So with the page layout manage assignment in the previous section, and we are able to assign a particular page layout to a profile. So in this record type allow us to take this process a step further and assign more than one layout to a profile. Okay, so let's see how this works with an example. Okay, so now is starting for the create types and go to the record type pane on the employee object manager. Okay, so I'm just going the employee object and then going for in this record type, and next time click for in this new button. Okay, so here is the provide for is the enter field for is the first the record type level, and then create for is the record type name. Okay, so here I'm just click for in this the teaching employee. Okay, teaching employee. Okay, and next one is the automatic generated, and now I am and created and other necessary for in this information, and you should also check the active option to activate the record type. Okay, so here activate, and now I am just in this record for a record type in this application. Okay, so here it's created, and now I am just in this section for created and in provide for the first created is the teaching employee record, and you should also check active and then record type 8 applications. So okay, so now here I am just use for in this the scroll down, and you can choose the profile that you the new record. Okay, so here in this the record type and should be available to this example, and make it the I'm choose for only in this administrator option. Okay, and in this administrator option I am select and just going for in this next page. Okay, so I am again check, and then is for check the system administrator and just going for next page. Okay, so here in the inserted for the record for the teaching employee, and then record name for teaching employee. Okay, so here in this option for you are the next page to assign the page layout, so select profile, and under in this the record type, and in this the first step for is the select page layout for apply and different layout for each layout. Okay, so now I change it for the option and select for the administrator. Okay, so here in this administrator employee, and you can see save the new record for the next step I am create, and here I am just choose for in the apply a different layout. Okay, so in this option as following similar process, and let's create for in this the another record. Okay, so it's a created, and now I am just for in this record for save. Okay, so here in this the inserted, and now I am going for in this the new record. Okay, so okay, here created for is the teaching employee is the record type is the first record here inserted, and now I am going for in the it's another record created. Okay, so just wait it, so I am just use the is the teaching employee, and first time add in this word for is the non-employee, and here I am in it's automatically inserted for in this record, and just open for in this active option. Okay, so here I am the same process follow. Okay, so here I am the select for in this the system administrator for default. Okay, so here inserted, and now I am just going for in this next page. Okay, So, and in this layout, I am just change it for here. I am select for in the non-teaching employee, and here in this the apply a different layout is profile. Okay. So here in this option are created, and now I am save for in this record. Okay. So just wait. So here inserted for in this the non-teaching employee record. Okay. So I am just refresh in this page. Okay. And here I am just select for app launcher, and then going for is the university management system. Okay. So in this employee, I'm just select for employee and then create for in this all all list. Okay. So I'm add for in this the new employee record. So it's the created is to the first created the non-employee, and then second created is the teaching employee. So I'm just select for in this teaching and then click for in this next. Okay. So here in this the inserted for is the employee name and then employee mobile. Okay. So here I'm insert from the name. So I'm just in this the created, and next one I am again choose for, then I am now choose for in this the non-teaching employee. Okay. So here are created for the employee and then date of birth and then mobile number. Okay. So I am also check for in this the another record for is the travels. Okay. So here I am just check for in this the name, and then it's the mobile name number. Okay. So I am already and perfectly completed for in this record. So I am just fill for on record. Okay. So I am just click for in this the non-teaching employee and just click the next and then insert from the data. So first time create is the employee name for 09. Okay. And here I am insert from in the date of birth. So I am just select for in this 2002 and this date. Okay. And now insert from the number. Okay. So it's temporarily and randomly created, and then I am in this record for save. Okay. So here in this the employee table are created. So this is the output for in this employee name for employee 9. Okay. So this is the output. So here in this tutorial, I am completed created for is the teaching record and non-teaching type record. Okay. So here you have learned how to create a record type in Salesforce, and also we have created how to create a new record type in Salesforce. Okay. So this can be performed in Salesforce Lightning. Okay. So thank you for watching. Hello everyone. Welcome back to today's tutorial. So today I'm create is a validation rule. So in this validation rule is enforces the user to enter the correct information and to maintain the accuracy and quality of data. Okay. So here in this Salesforce, you log to our, it's my the Salesforce account, and this is my Salesforce is the lighting account. Okay. So here I am create for is the validation rule and is the drop down list open, and now I'm create first is the how to create for is the validation rule for in object. Okay. So first I am going is my object manager. Okay. So here I am search for in this that is a table. So I am use for the lead. Okay. So now I am show for in this the lead table. So now click for in this. So here in this the detail for the table and is the singular table and plural table and is the customer table. It's a custom table. Okay. So now I am going for in this the validation rules. Okay. So in this the validation rules is complete detail related to the validation rules. Okay. So now I'm just click, and now I'm just click for the right side for the new button. Okay. So here we are fill in the rule name as the mandatory field is a must, then click on the active checkbox. Okay, so here I'm just click, and now I'm use for in this table. Here I am just create for is the role name. So now I'm insert first is create the lead, and here I'm insert from is the email for its ID and underscore create for email, and also created I am used for or, and again then create underscore and create for is the phone. Okay, so here now I am is underscore created is the required. Okay, so here inserted, and I am already is active checkbox open. Okay, so now I am going for to is give your, it's my validation rule is a good description. Okay, so here now I am going for in this next step for is the error condition formula. Okay, so in this section I am used for the error condition formula is given for that is the for is new enter for the error message in the either for is the message field, and here you enter the error message is the mandatory. Okay, so now I am select for in this checkbox, and then create for this the error formula. Okay, so first I am use and create the is, so here I am create for is new method. Okay, so search for in this function. So I'm just scroll. So here I am first create is the is new function. So now I'm click for the insert selected function. Okay, so next one I am create for is the another function for is the is change function inserted. Okay, so I am again inserted for the another is once more inserted in this function. Okay, so now I am change first change in this field. Okay, so I am just inserted email. Okay, so in this lead, so I am just scroll. So here this the email inserted, and next one I am insert for is the phone. Okay, so now I am again for insert field, and here I am select for is the phone section. Okay, so now it's here. So phone now I am inserted. Okay, so in this section is inserted, and now I am used for is the or operator. Okay, so insert for in this operator. So now I am just scroll, and here so this is the or operator, and now I'm again use for in this or operator. Okay, so now inserted in this error function, and I am also inserted for is the is blank method. Okay, so now in this here I am just created for is blank. So this is for is blank for, and click the insert selected function. Okay, so here I am expression change. So now I am select for the email. Okay, so now again going for in this lead, and then choose for the email section. So here in this email, and now I am inserted. Okay, so now next step in this expression I am use for the and operation. Okay, so here I'm just going, and then in this function state I am choose for the and operation. Okay, so here is and now first logical operation I am inserted. Okay, so here first time inserted is new, and then inserted first is the email. Okay, is the first expression. Okay, so here now I am copy and insert from in this the logical on option. Okay, so I am now inserted and is another logic for 2. So here I am insert for is I am also add here, just add for again is blank. Okay, is blank inserted, and now here I am is expression use for the phone. Okay, so now I am again choose for phone. Okay, so this is phone. So now again I am insert. So here in this the expression inserted, and now I am insert from in this operation. Okay, so here the second logic I am insert from is this is blank email. It's copy and paste for here. Okay, and again I am inserted for is the ons. Okay, so here I am just copy and paste for in this line. Okay, so complete for my in this and operation, and here I am use for the condition. Okay, so in this step I am perfectly created for the error condition formula. Okay, so now I am going for in this the error message. Okay, so in this error message is the most important. Okay, so now I am insert here is created for the suppose I am used for in this message, so it's create the either email or phone are required. Okay, it's required, and here I am insert for is the it's first created in this parenthesis. So here I am insert for is the lead and it's the name for one. Okay, so now closing for in this process. So here and last one in this error message can either is that I'm select for is the top of message. Okay, so now in this for lead validation role I am completely created, and now just click for in this save button. Okay, so here in this the object page inserted. So in this the error message here inserted for is the either email or phone are required. Okay, so now I am going for in this section for and just I am check for lead. Okay, so here in this lead and just I am click for in this. Okay, so here in this the it's fixed. So now I am going for in this the lead validation rules. Okay, so here in this the messages are inserted is the either for error or email are recorded. Okay, so this is for output for in this validation rules. Okay, so in this validation I am completely created. Okay, so you are to understand for how to create the checkbox validation rule in Salesforce Lighting, and let's the process and learn how to create the checkbox validation rule in the Salesforce Classic. Okay, so thank you for watching. Hello everyone, welcome back to today's tutorial. So today's tutorial I am create a profile in Salesforce. Source profile is a collection of setting and permission granted to particular Salesforce users that specify the scope of their activity on the platform for the salesforce.com. Okay, so here in the salesforce.com for a profile control how user can access object and data to carry out the particular business operation. Okay, so here in this the profile in Salesforce is defined kind of profile. So it's first the standard and second is the custom profile. So standard profile is on that Salesforce originally provide, and the custom profile for the users can develop a custom profile for depending on their unique needs. Okay, so in this tutorial I'm just create for how to create a profile in Salesforce. Okay, so now I type for in this home for the profile in. Okay, so I'm simply just type for profile. Okay, and then here I'm just click for in this profile section. Okay, so just wait. So open for in this profile page. So now let's find the profile that has a user license or a customer community login. Okay, so now I'm click for in this. So here I'm just click for is the customer community login and click for in this and click on clone. Okay, so now I'm step from. Okay, so now enter the profile name. Okay, so here I just set it to the customer service and then okay, so now I'm just created for is the customer service. Okay, customer is the services. Okay, so here created. So now I am create for is the customer service and then click for in this save. Okay, so here is still now the profile page and the custom service profile page now to modify and the setting of the profile. Okay, so now just click for in this edit section. Okay, so here I am first in edit for in this page and now I'm scroll down for in this page and make the change for in the profile setting. Okay, so here I am just scroll. So first is the tab setting. Okay, so is the tab setting and next point is the here is the administrative permissions. Okay, and in this section, so first I am inserted for in this page. So here in this page I'm just is here is the object, the standard object permission. Okay, so now in this section I'm just create for the new profile and edit section to the profile in the license for Salesforce lighting. Okay, so I'm just for assist is the 3 and then here I'm just click for either scroll down. Okay, so here I'm choose for in the cases and once used for in this the admin authorization from text. Now I am is icon open. Okay, so next one I am create. So now I am again scroll down in this page. Okay, so here I am open for in this the contacts. Okay, so here's the contacts and then also created for is then so I am just scrolling. So here in this contact I am just choose for here is already icon inside. So now I am again for the scroll down. Okay, so in this the intimatants and anti-limits content contacts are also icon created and here now I'm again cross in the scroll down for the session setting. Okay, so now in this session setting I am just here just change it. So I'm now again for scroll. Okay, so in this for is also inserted for the custom object. So I'm now choose for again the custom object, the standard object. So now in this the password policy, so here the same as for default Okay, so here are created a new profile and learn to edit and section are completed of the profile setting. Okay, so now I am save for in this profile page. Okay, so I am just save. So just wait it. So here is the profile page are now stay. Okay, so it's the completed created for the new profile for the customer services. Okay, so in this session I am is the edit for. Okay, okay, so here in this page for upgrade is the customer service. Okay, so you will learn about the Salesforce profile and their type. Okay, so you have also and discussed for the components of the Salesforce profile. And now I am in this session are also created for is the profile edit list view in Salesforce. Okay, so here in this tutorial, this can be performed on both surface is the lighting. Okay, it's a lighting in Salesforce. So in the Salesforce profile is a collections of the preference and permissions provide a specific user that specify scope of their actions on the platform. Okay, so now I am create for the list view to filter down the profile record in both light. It's the lighting for in this the Salesforce profile. Okay, so here in this session, I am create for the profile controls and how user can access the object and date to carry out its particular business operation. Okay. So now first time in this section is the profile is the home and now I'm click for in this the setup. Okay. So here I am just select for. So now I am just select for users. Okay. So first time create is the profile. Okay, so it's not. I am just here in the search for setup. I am just search for is the profile. Okay, so here in this stage is the profile users. So now I find for in this the profile user. So just click for in this. Okay, so I'm just going for in this the profile page. So here and now I'm select for is the create new row and to select a custom list view and the profile. Okay, so now I am click for in the new view. Okay, just wait it. So here I am just select for in this the view in this profile. Okay, so in this section first time create is the enter for the view name and here I set the name to is the license list view. Okay, so here so first time create is the license. Okay, license list view. Okay, so here now create for is a license list view. So I'm just for it's s. Okay, so I completed and here as I went to filter the profiles on the basic of the user license. Okay, so here I am for is just created for in this session for is the license list view. Okay, and now I am choose for in this. So here first time create for in this session. Okay, so now in this the specify filter criteria, here I select the field as user license and operator as equal and the value as the Salesforce. Okay, so now here I am just created. So in this setting I am create for is the user license. Okay, it's created user license. Okay, is the user license the spelling Okay, complete in this the correct spelling. And now I am change for in this the value. So here I am create for is the Salesforce. Okay, is Salesforce. So now complete in the Salesforce. Okay, so here in the session I am complete created for in this the value. Okay, so in the next column I am create for is the select to display, and we move field for is available in the selected field. So here I am just in this session it's available field is selected by clicking on arrow. Okay, so here I am just in this session in the inserted for in this session I'm select for is the profile details. Okay, and here in this the selected for is the created by allies and created date custom description. Okay, so once more, so here I'm just change for in this the just I'm change for is the created by. Okay, so here in this session I am created. Now I am first choose is the created date and create from this add arrow. Okay, so here the profile section are added, and I am again create for the once more is the created is the I'm just create for the created date, and next time change for in the created by and just create in this add option, and again I am create for is the once more ons column, so I am use for the user license select, and then its icon add icon selected. Okay, so here I am created for in the available setting and then selected setting. Okay, so in this session I am completely created, and here I shift is the profile name and created by created date and user license. Okay, so here now in this session I am successfully created a list. Okay, so now I am save this in session. Okay, so now save. Okay, so here is the created for the profile, and now it successfully created a list view. Name for is the just check for the license list view, and to activate it select the list view by clicking on the all profile and drop down and select list license. Okay, so here I'm just select for in this and just choose for in the license list view. Okay, there's a loading, so this is the total list view. Okay, so here the list has been pared down the to only user is license for is the user license for is all the Salesforce. Okay, so in this session I'm completely created for is the profile and then created for is the user view list. Okay, so okay, fine, I'm already and perfectly created in this session. Okay, so in this tutorial and we have is learned about for the Salesforce profile and then Salesforce edit list view. Okay, so you have also discussed in the components of the Salesforce profile and edit list view. Okay, so in addition we have is covered how to create a profile in Salesforce and how to create a list view for Salesforce. Okay, so thank you for watching. Hello everyone, welcome back to today's tutorial. So today I am create is the permission set. Okay, so let's get started. So in this the permission set are a collection of setting and permission that allow the user to have is additional access, and which they have already got their the profile, and we can apply for is the multiple permission set to is the multiple users. Okay, so but only on profile you have on users only. Okay, so there are some standard and custom permission sets in the Salesforce. Okay, So in the standard permission set is the already present in your org which are the provided by Salesforce, and the custom permission set are created by the administrator or any user according to permission available in your org editions. Okay. So now I am create for how to create the permission set. Okay. So now I'm go to for in this the setup. Okay. So here the setup, and now I am search the permission set in for the quick in this box. So just search for permission is the permission set, and here you can see for is the standard permission set present in org. Okay. So now I am just click for in this permission set users. Okay. So now in this the permission set page open. Okay. So now in this the next page is the now I'm click for is the new button. Okay. So here in this the new button is present just above the standard permission set. Okay. So now just click new. Okay. So here is see the for the enter permission set information. For in this the label is give a name and your permission set for according to your requirement, and then is the API name for its catch the label name automatically, and then is the description for give a some description according to your requirement, and then is the license. Okay. So the license is have you can select for the license for your permission set, but it's not compulsory to choose in this license for your permission set. Okay. So now first I am just the name is the label name create for the demo. Okay. And next one I am is automatically inserted. I am just is created for this is just a demo permission set. Okay. Is permission set. Okay. So now is create for the some description, and now in this the select the type of the user. So here I am the use for the permission license. So now I am choose for the a Salesforce platform. Okay. So now I am scroll, and this is so in this I am select. Okay. So now selected in this. Okay. So now in this session I am just click on the save button, and hence see the permission set is created for you can manage the permission. Okay. So now I am going and click for in the save button. Okay. So here in this the permission set created, and you can manage the permission on this permission set, and we assign this the permission set to the users. Okay. So now in this session for the managing the permission set, so here I am inserted for the in this permissions for available the permission set is the same as the permissions of the permission, then create is the password policy, and then create the login IP range and the login hour. Okay. So here and you can change and you can manage the following for the permission as a permission set. So here I am see for is the app permission, and then also created for object setting, then create the next one for the custom permissions, and also created for is the apex permissions, app permissions, and once more. Okay. So now in this session I'm click on the following according and the new requirement, and here I select for is the object permissions in object setting. Okay, so now I am just select for the object permissions for in this object setting. Okay, so now I am select for in this the object setting. Okay, so here in this the permission set page the opening. Okay, so here this is the object setting. So in the setting for now I'm click for in the object as you can want to give for extra permission of the object to any user. Okay, so here I am select for is the account. Okay, in this step I am just choose for and click in this the account object. Okay, so now I'm click. So here in this the permission set for page stay here. Okay, so now in this session I am click for on the edit button and manage for the permissions according to for my requirement. Okay, so now I'm click for in this edit. Okay, so here in this session is the click for the save button. Okay, so now I am just scroll and here in this session for the save button and hence the change for in this save. Okay, so now I am just click for in this save. Okay, so in this the permission set I change it. Okay, so now I am created for is the permission set already. Okay, so after managing for the permissions on permission set and they can change for the assign this permission set to the user as you want. Okay, so thank you for watching and happy Salesforce for customer service requirement. Okay, hello everyone, welcome back to today's tutorial. So today I am create for is a Salesforce roles option. Okay, so in the salesforce.com is provide for in the roles is the hierarchy of your organization and it basically created for is the record level access and is the override the sharing setting. Okay, so here in this the role introduct for the hierarchy into the salesforce.com and the control is the access at the record base level on where the user site on the hierarchy pyramid. Okay, so it achieves this by overriding the access setting for defined in the organization wide default. Okay, so suppose in this example let's consider the following. Organizer is the organization hierarchy and it's follow a structure and we sells direct operators. Okay, so here in this session I am first is before assigning the role user and you should first do a little modification to the existing for OWD setting and you can access them by searching for in this here I'm just search for this session. So here I am just search for the sharing setting. Okay, is the sharing setting inside here and now I'm in this session in this setting are currently is the select. Okay, so here in this session is the currently the account and the contact option. Okay, so here is the account and the contact section are here as the public for read and write access by the default. Okay, so we need to the change this the private scenes are we going to rely on the role to determine user access setting for now. Okay, so now in this session I am just click for. Okay, so in this the organization while the default section I am just click for the edits option and is the simply click and add this the modification to the object on the next page. Okay, so now I'm click for in this. Okay, so here is the all object in inside, and now I am just click for in this edit section. Okay, so here in this the sharing setting pages. So here are the title for the organization wide for sharing default edit. Okay, so in this session I am open for, and when these are completed and no user for will be able to any record on the accounts object other than the owns by there is for you can test then out of your application if you want. Okay, so now I am then in this for the object and is the default internet access and external access in the grant access using hierarchies. Okay, so here is the all list for step. Okay, so now I am click for in this the save button. Okay, so here in this the save it, and next page you the let's assign the rule to enable certain for user to see the record. Okay, so here in this the organization wild default. Okay, so it's the same page. So here now I am again for in this page here. Okay, so just I am click for in this the edit and just waited for the save in this page, and now here I am search for is the first in this session for the next assign the role for certain see the other records, so if they reside higher in the hierarchical chain, and you should search for is the roles. Okay, it's the roles and go to the roles plan. Okay, so it's the plan to start this process. Okay, so here you select the setup roles option. Okay, okay, so in this session I am just choose for either user row columns. Okay, so now I am select. Okay, so here in this option is the created for is the understanding row. Okay, so here in this session for with the users of row, and you can prevent for on cell rep from the viewing the record for added by another under a different director. Okay, so they can also ensure that a director is able to see only the record added by the self reps. Okay, so in this for the structure where sales director operate under the CEO and the sales reps the operate under the directors. Okay, so now I am just select for in this set up row. Okay, so now I am select, and here it's open for it's the once more row. Okay, so it's the creating the row hierarchy. So first is created the RCM and then created for the CEO and CEF, COO, and is the service customer service and support, and next create for the human resource and the sales and marketing. Okay, so here in this session you can create for the delete, update and add row to the hierarchy and as you wish to fit your organizational needs, and after is the clarity creating the hierarchy structure, and you can assign for this row to different user. Okay, so now I'm choose for in this CEO and click for the assign. Okay, so here is the step for is the role for CEO. If the user showing the selected user list are currently assigned to the role for CEO. Okay, so now I will scroll down and here I am selected for in this. So here I am select for the user and integration user. It's the all. So here I inserted for is the all unassigned for all unassigned active all user. CEO is the once more for the ability user here, and this the selected user for the CEO and is the RCM. Okay, so now I'm just use select for the find. So now here I'm just choose for the in the security user. Okay, so here is the security. It's the three column here inside here. So in this session, when you log for in as the CEO user to the system, and you will able to the see the record are created by the CFO in this the row. So I'm click for in this the CEO. So first I am created for the level. So I'm create for the user on level. Okay, user one level, and here I am create for the A, and next one is inserted. I am just click. Okay, it's saving. Okay, so here I am just going for in this page. Okay, so now I am add for is the another role. Okay, so now I'm going for is the CEF for add role. Okay, so here I'm insert for is the next one column. So I am create for is the user for 3, and then create for is the level for B. Okay, so here is automatically inserted, and now I am click for is the save and new. Okay, so now I am create for the another role. Okay, so I'm again create for is the user, and then create for the 3, and then create for the level. Okay, so is the level B. Okay, so inserted, automatically inserted, and I am saved. Okay, so it's 0, so I am changed for in this for C. Okay, so here in this for now I am refresh. Okay, so in this role, so here I am created the user is the user then level for 4, and is the user 4 and level for C. Okay, so here inserted, and now I am in this for save. Okay, so now I am going for in this the for is the user for level C are inserted. Okay, okay, so now I am going again for search is the roles. Okay, so here in this the user role, and now I am going for in this the setup role. Okay, so here in this I am change assign for SEO for assign for in this the SEF. Okay, so here I am just click. Okay, and now in this, okay, so I am not CEF, I am just going for the CEO. Okay, so here I am then click for the setup, and then is created for the it's the 2, so I am going for in this the created for CEF is the user for level A, B, C. Okay. So here in this I'm just click for the assign. Okay. So it's not. So I am going for the CEF. Okay. So here in this the CEF I am just click for the assign. Okay. So in this the CEF row for I am going for in the assign. Okay. So here in this the session I am created for is the CEO role, and then I am select for the security user and add for here. Okay. So here in this the selected user for CEO, so it's the inserted. Okay. So now I am set for in this selected user for CEO, and when you the user to the system and you able to see the record and created by the CFO user on the account table. Okay. So now I am set for in this. Okay. So here in this the all table are created for the CFO, and here in this the I am in this the CFO is table. I am add for in this the role for user 1, user 3 and user 4 level, and next one I am is also added for in this session for the user on level D and 6 and 5. Okay. So this is the output for in this role session. Okay. So thank you for watching. But in this session I am show for the another point for I am choose for in this the edit and the delete. Okay, so now I am in this session for the CFO role for I am delete for in this the C level. Okay, so now I am for delete option click and just in the notification for OK. Okay. So here in this the again opening. So here in this the third level for is the perfectly deleted. Okay. So in this the role hierarchy model I am just create add the role and delete role. Okay. So in this session I'm created. So thank you for Hello watching. Everyone, welcome back to today's tutorial. So today I am create for is a Salesforce tutorial, and we will walk through the process and how to create for is the email template. Okay. So now I'm create for in the Salesforce Lightning. So here in the Salesforce is a customer relationship management software and that bring companies and customer together at once a week. The company and client definitely do communication through the email. Okay. So here, so I'm going for in this the Salesforce. So now I am in this setup. Okay, so here I am then search for the email template and search for the quick box. Okay, so now I am is the previous page going. Okay, so here I am just simply for is the quick box and select is the now I am search for in this for email template. Okay, email. It's created for is the I'm choose for the clear classic email template. Okay, so here now I am in this space for opening, and in this session next I am choose for from the list of build in the classic email template and select on that you want, and here I select for the sales for new customer email. Okay, so in this table I am select. Okay, so here I am just click, and once you open for in this the template, and here you will get the email template detail. Okay, so it's the email template detail. So it's created the email template name, unique name, encoding, author, description, and created by. Okay, so here in this the email template for the Salesforce, for it specifies the name folder and in which the template is saved, and that unique template name is specify the name of the template, and the template unique name is the automatically generated set based on the template name and available for use the specific either this template is available for use or not. Okay, so here next time create for in this, for if you want to attach some attachment with an email and click on the attach file. Okay, so here just this scroll and here in this line and choose for the document using. Okay, so now I am going for the attach file and here just opening. For now is this the once more for the my computer. For here is click the location for. Okay, so now I am going for in this the attached file and here is opening for the my computer. Okay, so in this the click on the attached file button, I am just click. So I am not is choose for in this. So here I am just the file for is the opening for the in this. Okay, so here so I am just choose for in this and then opening. Okay, so here now I am click for in this the attach file. Okay, so here is choose for, so I am now again choose for in this file. So here in this, so now I open and then click for in this the attach. Okay, so the uploading already and then click for the done button. Okay, so now I am going for in this the previous page. Okay, so here is the attached for two files. So this is the my two file is attached here. Okay, so in this session I am completely for is attached. Okay, so now I am going for the previous page. Okay, so here I am is already in this. So now create for is the new template. Okay, okay, so in this session I'm click on the send for text and verify marks field. Okay, so here it open for the new pop window and set the receipt record and related record. Okay, so now I'm going for here I inserted for is the new window for opening. Okay, so now here I set the receipt record to the contact and using and then my computer select the specific contact. Okay, so now here I am just choose for in this. So here in this the then I related to record to my account and using for the my computer, and here is the contact for name field. The data is extracted from the contact first name record and the account name. Here in this the account name session is created field is executed from the account name record and username field data is extracted from the Salesforce username. Okay, so here in this, so now I'm just choose for. So here I'm going for in this search for contact. So now I am choose for my file. Okay, so here I am just click for the load and here then click for the account I am create for is the, so here and then the campaign and here I am use for contact then image. So now in this session I'm going for in this. So here I'm then search bar. I'm just click for in this go, and here in this the name. Okay, so contact campaign, and then click for is the. Okay, so in this session for I am create the extracted from the Salesforce username. So here the if you want to send an email for preview to the Salesforce user email account and click the checkbox. Okay, so here first time click is the send text and verify merge field. Okay, so now I'm choose for the user and then choose for the file. So here is stay for one file, and now I am going for again the user file. Okay, so this and now I am change for in this the file. So here is the RCM solution. Okay, so here now I am going for in this the this email I am uses for. Okay, so now I am going and I click for in this. Okay, so but I'm click for is before I'm send email preview is the icon is click it and then click for in this OK button. Okay, so here in this for the email template is completed, and now I am check for the my email. Okay, so here I am going for then email. Okay, okay, see this is the this email are is perfectly working. Okay, so I am back for. Okay, so see you I am sent for is the two file is the three file. Okay, so first is in this file, next. Okay, so I am going for in this the email inside. Okay, so here I am is the three file send it. Okay, so I am used for the email template. Okay, so it's the perfectly sent for in this email. Okay, so here in this the classic for email template the perfectly working, and if you want to view for how the email look at the client end, simply open your preview email address and check the mail on. You can also preview it on the Salesforce for the classic email template. Okay, so thank you for watching. Hello everyone. Welcome back to today's tutorial. So today I'm create for the workflow. Okay. So here in the workflow to the automate certain business process, and it can perform the action based on user defined criteria and created, and every line edited and created and anytime is edited to subsequently meet criteria. Okay, so here in this session first I am logging for in this the salesforce.com, and now I am go to for in this the home section. Okay, so here I am now click for the quick found is here I am create for the workflow. Okay, so then is the work follow. So here in the work follow is quick find box is the present on the in the left for slide bar, and after entering for in the workflow rules and in the quick find and open for the workflow rules. Okay, so here now I am create for the scroll down and then click for in this continue. Okay, so here is opening for in this space, and now I am just going for in this the is workflow rules. So here is the new rules. Okay, so here in the workflow rules in I am choose for the new rules and click for in the new rule. Okay, so here I am click for the continue with workflow rules. So now in this step I am choose for the new workflow rules. Okay, so I am choose for the contact. Okay, so here I am inserted for in this contact, and then in this session I am just click for in this the contact and continue is going for the next step. Okay, so here in this the next step I am create for is the rule name and the description. Okay, so now I am first is created for then is the contact name. Okay. So here first I'm using for the using work follow send email. Okay. Using work follow send email. Okay. And now I'm create for the description for this is work follow rule. Okay. So now I'm is automatic inserted for the evaluation criteria for created anytime edited subsequently. And here is the run for is the criteria are meet. Okay. So here, so now I am changed for in the field. Okay. So here in this field, I am choose for the email. Okay, so here is the contact email, and next I am choose for in the operator for is the not equal. Okay, so now is created for in this section, and here I am just click for the save and next. Okay, so just wait it. So here in this the using email for I am now is the create for the using work follow. So here just I'm change it for in this. So I'm just going. So in this work follow, so I am now change it. Okay. So in this session, I am just create for is the work follow. Okay. So here inserted, and next one I am just going for is the save and next. Okay. So it's going for is the next page. Okay. So it's perfectly created. So here in this session, for after clicking on the save and next option and edit rule using for the workflow rule and send email alert for in this open project. Okay. So now create for the email alert. So here in this session, I am just created for the send email, and here is automatically generated. And now in this session, I am then choose for. So first of all, I am choose the is the commerce reorder portal inversion. So here inserted, and now I am in this user I am change for is the email field, and next one I am choose for here for add for the selected receipt. Okay, so here I created in this. So now in this session I am created for is the lookup table inserted for the email. Okay. So now after searching for in this email template and then create for is the email field, and then it add the receipt from available receipt to select receipt show is received. After that click on the save option. Okay. So now I am going and create for in this the save. Okay. So here in this the email is I am changed for it's the email, and here I'm just inserted for I'm just create for the send email, and here I'm inserted for the send email, and this is the same age, and now I'm again for going and then save. Okay. So here is opening for in this the stay for is the workflow rules. Okay. So here I am just going for is the add time trigger. Okay. So here is for then change for 2 and then save. Okay. So here in this the description for here inserted. Okay. So now I am going for in this the done button. Okay. So now in this option for It's move the rules criteria and meet and then move to the immediate workflow action in which we can edit for remove the email alert and then click for the done option. Okay. So here in this the successfully the workflow is the option as activated. Okay. So now I'm create for is the immediate workflow action for email alert and send for the email. Okay. So here send it email. So now in this process, I am completely created and then I am going for in this the previous page. Okay. So here using for the email alert is and the active button and click on the active button workflow activated. Okay. So now I am click on the active button. Okay. So here in this the notification here. So in this for the activation for must is activated this workflow role and then click for is the OK. Okay, so here in this the processor here and just I am choose for here in this option and here I am use for the default for the RCM solution and here I am insert from in this the email. Okay, so I am use for this email. Okay, so now I am copy for in this email. Okay, here now I am create for is the @gmail.com. Okay, so now here created completely and now I am create for is the save button. Okay, so here in this for I am just use for the it's the email. Okay, so now in this email for I am use for the another email. Okay, so now in this workflow, I am again choose for then the email and not HTML. So in this the remove and I'm going for then create for the RCM solution and here is the say as usual and going for in this save option. Okay. So here in this the workflow rules space for opening. So is the completely use for then workflow rules and here inside from in the is the workflow alerted. Okay. So now in this tutorial I am completely you almost use for the workflow rules and created for in this the email. Okay, so in this tutorial, I am created completely. Okay, so and now click for the activate. For it's already activate, and then I am click for the deactivate. It's the is automatic started for the active version. Okay, so here in this tutorial, I am perfectly created for the workflow rules. Okay, so thank you for watching. Hello everyone, welcome back to today's tutorial. So today I'm created for the approval process. So is an automated process that approve record in Salesforce. Recently I was working in this Salesforce where you go the requirement and create an approval process in Salesforce. Okay. So now here I'm created. So first I'm go for in this the setup. Okay. So here in this the search for setup. So in this, here I am setup option, click for the setup and here I am just search for the approval process. Okay. It's the approval process here. And now in this process, I am choose for the approval process option and going for in this process. Okay. So after searching for the approval process and choose for in this the session and create for is the new approval process. Okay, so now use for the standard setup wizard. Okay, so now in this process I am standard setup process wizard permit us to the formulate the approval for easy and quick actions. Okay, so here now I am select for in this session. So here I am select for just scroll Then so here in this session I am first created for is the new approval process. Okay. So here I am going for and search the opportunity. Okay. So here in this the opportunity, and then is I am select for in the create new approval process, and here I am select for is the standard for and use for the use jump start wizard. Okay. So here are inserted, and now in this session name jump start for wizard help you create for is a simple approval process by making some decision for you. Okay, so here I am insert from it's a config for the approval process. Okay, so here I am just created for the approve is the approve opportunity is the opportunity amount. Okay, it's amount, and here the unique name automatic generated, and here in this session for is the specify entry criteria, here I am click for the is the change is the non option for the here the field I am create choose for the opportunity. Okay, so I am just scroll scroll down and then choose for the opportunity. It's the opportunity name. I am choose the opportunity amount. Okay, so here it's not okay. I'm again for scroll. So it's the created for the opportunity created date opportunity. It's the name. Okay, so I am here just created for is the is equal. So here I am is the opportunity name is the scholarship. Okay, it's created the scholarship. So I'm again create typing mistake. It's the scholar scholarship. Okay, and now here I am inserted and created for is the entry. Okay, so now I am inserted from is the correct spelling for the scholarship. Okay, so here I am choose for in this session for is the using the option below for the automatically is late for the let the submitted choose for the approval manually. Okay, so now here I am just save. Okay, so in this process I am created, and now I am save this. Okay, so here is a save the approval process. Okay, so now I am save, and here is a notification. So inserted. So is open for the approval process. Okay, so now I am going for in this the next option for is the view for the approval process for detail. Okay, so here in this the created for is the approval opportunity. Okay, so here is the opportunity amount. So next one in this open for is the view approval process, and here is the under the final is the created for the administrator is the record illegally, and then it's completely created. Okay, so I am create for the initial submission action for the approval step, the final approval step. Okay, so this is the record loop. Okay, so here is created for then the approval, and under is the final for is the rejection action for click the add new. Okay, so here is the generated for is the active. Okay, and is the configuration, and in this the field are config with this the value. Okay, so here I am create for the approval process name and the unique name, description, entry criteria, and record for the administrator only. Okay, so I am when it's click the clone and it's the all record are deleted. Okay, so here in this session we are completely created for is the approval process. Okay, so yes, thank you for watching, and your approval process has been successfully configured. Okay, so again, thank you for watching. Hello everyone, welcome back to today's tutorial. So today I'm creating for is the lookup relationships. So is an object type relationships in Salesforce, and it is one-to-one or on-to-many relationships between two objects. Okay, so here now I'm go for in this the object manager, and here I am search for the institute. Okay, so now you're going for in this institute, and here in this the field and relationships click. Okay, so now here in this session I am click for the new button. Okay, and create a lookup relationships field. Okay, so now in this institution object, so here in this the lookup relationships, so here in this the lookup relationship data type and click. Okay, so now I am click for in this the next button. Okay, so now I'm click for in the next button, and here I am in this session, and you have to select for the parent object from the drop down menu in the related to field. Okay, so here is select the student. Okay, so in this session I'm just select for it's the new relationships. So here now I am choose for the employee. Okay, so here now choose the student, so here I am now choose the employee. Okay, so here the employee, and now in this employee choose, and here I am go to for in the next button. Okay, so here the next, and then just wait it. So here I am in this the next page for open for the lookup relationships. Okay, so here now first is the employee, and next in this page the employee inserted. Okay, so here now in this session I am is this the description then created for the lookup relationships. Okay, so the lookup relationship with employee. Okay, and here in this the help text I am just created. Here I am the help text the select for employee record. Okay, so here now I am to created for in this description, and now in this session, in this the child relationship name for the employee, and then I am choose for the clear the value on this field, and this field existing custom report. Okay, so here in this I am already created, and now in this for now I am going for the next page. Okay, so here in this for profile I am visible for the different profile selected. For in this the label I am create for the field label, field name, description. Okay, so now I'm going for in this the next page. Okay, so just wait it. So here is opening for the new relationships. Okay, so here we can select for is the visibility of the field of the different profile, and here I select for the visible to all, and you can manage for is the field label security here by allowing for the sum profile. Okay, so here is then profile is ready and clicking on the next. Okay, so now I'm going for in this the next page, and now we can for manage this field for the assignment on the page layout of the in this the institute object. Okay, so on your child here and here is the default for is the assign for field or page layout for is the institute layout object, and add then for is the more. So now I'm click for is the next. Okay, so here in this the next page I am choose and create for then the in this session I am create for the employee record. Okay, so in this the checkbox for the related list label now I am for default. Okay, so I'm not changes. So and in this check box for default now, and I'm going for in this the save button. Okay, so here in this page now I am click for on the save button. Okay, so here is opening for the relationship field. Okay, so here I am now created for the lookup for the employee. Okay, so now in this table I am open. Okay, so here inserted in this the all record I am created for is the lookup for the employee table. Okay, so once your lookup relationships is created successfully, and it will be for able on the fields and the relationships for on your own object. Okay, so thank you for watching. Hello everyone, welcome back to today's tutorial. So today I'm create for is the Salesforce for relation field is the master detail. Okay, so in this session I am create for is the parent child relationship similar to lookup table. Okay, so but it impose for more content on the involved object compared on the later. Okay, so now in this session, so let's create for the master detail relationships between the employee table. Okay, so here now I am create for is the new table. Okay, so now I am just create for is the master relationships. Okay, so now I'm going for is the next, and then wait it. So here in this choose for the name is, so suppose I am create for the in this the account. So now I am going for the next, just wait it. So here in this the account page inserted the account. So here I'm create for is mass description. This is a valid account record, and it's am insert for the record. Okay, so now I am going for in this scroll and then create for is the next. Okay, so here in this the new relationships for is the total record here, and in this for session I am create for next step, and this you are complete for is the relationships creation process. Okay, so now I am create for in this session for is scroll for is this is the list for the master detail relationships and you cannot be changed. Okay, so now I am going for in the next. So here in this session created for the page layout name for the employee layout, no non-teaching employee, teaching employee. Okay, so here I completed for in this the reference field. So now I am going for in the next step. So here in this the employees are inserted. Okay, so here created for the marketing, sales, support, layout. Okay, so now it's the data type for the master detail. So now I'm going for and it's select for in the save button. Okay, so here in this the save. So now I am going for in this the here and then I am check for in this the app launcher. Okay, so I am now create for is the account record table. Okay, so now I am going for the student management and it's the now I'm create for the already created. So here the text account. So now I am going for in this the text account and here I am create for is the new contact. Okay, so now suppose I'm create for is the name for is Mr. and then here I'm create for the name is suppose create for Bob and here I am create for is the Smith and next one I am create for is the email for Smith @gmail.com. Okay, so now here I am insert from the phone number as randomly. Okay, so now I am create inserted for the test account and there's a title for the account record. Okay, so now save this. So now in this for inserted. So now I'm going for in this the 2. So it's created for the Bob Smith. So it's opening for in this page. Okay. So here in this for inserted for in this the test account. Okay. So here is the email for smith@gmail.com is the password and you can choose for in this record for delete, edit, add to campaign. Okay, so as your wish. Okay, so in this record I'm completely created. Okay, so this is table. Okay, so now I'm create for the visual for in this for this is show for into the contact for name, title, email and phone. Okay, so here in this session you can test out the relationships by creating the new record and on this the table for the contact and is specifically so you see the employee field and now to a mandatory and you can create a record without picking for the parent employee first. Okay, so thank you for watching.